Hello world. Welcome to Python Machine Learning on the Edge. Machine countdown begins. 0987654321.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hello, world. Welcome back to Robothought Zero to Hero series. Alright, guys, we are on a special series called Machine Learning on the Edge using the most favorite Jetson Nano. Let me grab my Jetson Nanos here for a second, and I have two of them, in fact. And I'll be using multiple Jetson Nanos, in fact, because I have been building tons of projects, robotics projects, artificial intelligence projects, and now I'm going to show you bunch of machine learning stuffs from the basics, from the scratch. That is why it is called Zero to Hero. All right, guys. Now I hope you guys have looked at my previous series, basically on the Python, on the Linux terminal, and I showed you all the basics, fundamentals of Jetson Nanos and stuff like that. And also, I walked you through some of the robotic stuff. That is a parallel series which is going on, and that is going to continue with a couple of several more videos. And machine learning, this particular series is going to be a separate series altogether. All right, guys. So what is machine learning is all about? So, guys, one thing you need to keep in mind that machine learning is all about data, and data. Machine learning is just a one small subset of artificial intelligence. All right, data is a new fuel. Without data, you just do not have AI or ML or DL, or nothing exists at all. So it's only about data and how we play around with the data and do a lot of analysis and stuff like that. Now, in the mind of a computer, a data set is any kind of collection of data. It can be anything from a array. You learned about array in the Python class, which I shared with you guys in the earlier chapters of Python series, right? So it's not so it can be an array to a complete database of any kind of data, right? It can be images, it can be numbers, it can be audio files, it can be video files, or any file format, right? So let me give you an example of a data set. So in this lesson I am going to show you what a data set means. All right. Okay, so this is a very basic example of a data set. All right, guys, so we will be using this as an example throughout the series, and I'm going to walk you through step by step from the scratch, hands on. You will be logged into Jetson Nano and doing some Python programming using this particular example of data set. So this is a classic example of an array. At the bottom you can see the array, the list, right? The entire numbers, that is a array. Okay, and on the top the entire table, that is the database. Okay, so by looking at the array, we can easily guess that the average value is probably around what, between somewhere between 85 to 90, 80 to 90, right? If you look at the entire numbers, and we are also able to determine the highest value and the lowest value by taking an approximate guess, because it's a human brain, right? We just look at it. Oh, okay, it might be 85, 90, right? What else we can do with this? Can we do anything with this data? It just says the number of the different brands of bikes and its speed, its age, and kind of thing. At the same time, by looking at this database, we can see that the most popular color is white, because that is repeating again and again. If you see that in the list, right? And the oldest bike is 19 years, 17 years. It shows 17 years, right? Which is the oldest in the list. But what if we could predict if a bike had an FC from RTO, that is your fitness certificate, right? Basically, the way Indian RTO works. can you find out if it is easily we can predict any kind of thing? Can we do those kind of predictions by just looking at all these other rows and the columns and the values which is mentioned? Well, that is what exactly machine learning is for, analyzing the data and predicting the outcome. All right, we throw a set of data and we put in some algorithms and some mathematics stuff, and it will show us, okay, this is what it's going to be, and we can take some decision based on that. So this is all about machine learning, guys, right? Do not make it very complex and kind of thing. I'm going to show you only very basic stuff so that you can get hands-on practically doing stuff. So in machine learning, it is common to work with very large data sets. In this series of tutorial, I will try to make it as easy as possible to understand the different concepts of machine learning, and we will work with small and easy to understand data sets, which is this particular table which I showed you, and this is what we will be using time and again in almost all the lessons. So guys, keep this tabular structure in your mind. Okay, if you want, you can download this video or copy it, or I will just leave a attachment in my GitHub. You can take it up from there. We will use this particular data set as an example, as a standard example throughout all the series. Now I hope you understand what a data set means, what a database means, and what an array means. So this is what it is, guys. Keep this in your mind. We will continue very soon. In the next lesson, we are going to manipulate this data, and I am going to show you some magic using Python and start playing around, teaching your Jetson Nano to learn with this particular data set, and your Jetson Nano is going to throw some valuable information and predictions all together. All right, guys, have fun. See you soon. Bye bye.